All right, we will need a bench or a chair. Just a heads up for the actual strength today. Just giving you, I normally kind of surprise you guys with it. We will need that today. So just a heads up. We'll start in about a minute. Make sure you have that on standby, ready to go. If you don't have it, that's totally fine. We can just do your back leg rooted to the ground. We have a longer workout today. And let's get to it. Let's see. Why? Oh, we'll open that real fast. Oh. All right, so let's go ahead and start with opening our hips because we do have a bunch of single leg work today. So we'll start with just a standard lizard. So elbows right next to your front foot, ideally on the ground or as close to the ground as you can get them. Hanging out. We're just going about 30 seconds on all these positions. Lizard pose to start. Nice and mellow. Make sure you're breathing. Big inhales, big exhales. And we'll go single leg hammy. So sit back, nice straight leg in front, drop those hands to the ground. And same side pigeon pose, we get about 40 seconds here. And we'll hit the other side. Same side, pigeon pose, knee to your chest, pull your back foot back. Relax into it, hang on about 40 seconds. Let's go ahead and switch it up other side. We'll start with that standard lizard pose. Elbows down right next to the foot, or hands are as close as you can get to the ground. Just bring that chest down. That's what we want. And we'll sit back and go single leg hammy. Same side pigeon pose. Same side pigeon. Go ahead and relax. We're down here, so let's go right into our standard puppy dog pose. So quadruped position, reach out nice and far, elbows straight, and drop it down to the ground. Go ahead and relax. You guys can hop up. We'll go through our normal arm series. So arm hugs, long arm swings, Egyptians. 10 on each, 5 with each hand on top. We'll get our sunrise good mornings. 2 each way. Tracing the big circle with the fingertips. Right into baby makers, butt high, elbows back, pry open the hips, shimmy around, open up your squat. Down into a prayer squat, nice deep squat, big chest, neutral spine. Prayer squat. Go and squat out of it. Let's go 3 positions, squat with 3 squats wide, 3 squats normal, 3 squats narrow. 3 squats nice and wide, kicking open those knees. Work to stay upright. Depth is not a priority when you're squatting wide. 3 squats in your normal stance. And then 3 squats narrow. From there, we'll go right to push-up position. We got goat stretch. We're just going to go for 1. Goat stretch, just going 1 on each side. Just got to check something real fast. Take your time getting through it. Continue opening up those hips. We'll go right into hand walks. Just 1. We'll go 1 forward, 1 backwards on the hand walks. From there, we'll go forward to backwards lunge. So forward lunge, driving yourself right back into a backwards lunge. 3 on each side. And from there, we'll grab our skinny band. Skinny band, let's prep our shoulders. We'll start with our dislocate series. So we'll go 5 and 5. 5 easy, and then 5 a bit more difficult. So 5 nice and easy. Wide on the band, elbows stay straight, butt tight, belly tight, all the way around, all the way back around. And we'll go 5, a little more challenging, about shoulder width. So bring those hands in, make it a little tougher on your shoulders. Challenging, but never painful. Working for straight elbows, that's the goal. There you go, good, Susanna. And from there, we're going bottoms up pull aparts. We'll go for 20. So we're stepping on the band with 1 or 2 feet. Set your hands at shoulder height. From there, we're doing pull aparts. Again, work for straight elbows as much as you can. You can step on the band with 1 foot if you want a little less resistance. You can go down to a knee, whatever works. And from here, this actually fits really well from what we did yesterday. We're going to go mid anchor point with your light band still. We're just going to do some light banded flies to open up our chest wall. So band should be pretty light and mellow. We'll go down to a half knee just so we're at shoulder height with our hands. And we're basically just kind of flapping our wings. We'll go for 50. Actually, no. Sorry, we're going for 25. 25 on a nice, light, and easy banded flies. So ideally, the band will be cut in half and have a handle on either side. Yeah, you got it. There we go. Opening up our chest wall, you guys. Hands stayed about shoulder height. Like I said, just kind of flapping your wings, continuing to pump those shoulders up. 25. There we go. When you guys are done with that, midline is simple today. We'll never call them very easy. We're going just standard plank. We'll do a plank hold for 1 minute. All right, so there's no active plank. I'm not specifying that, but definitely work to keep your hips tight and really try and squeeze your ribs down, tuck your ribs like you're trying to pull your elbows to your feet as much as you can. All right, so 1 minute. I got you on the timer. We will begin the 1 minute clock in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Oops. All right. We're doing unilateral work. So single leg stuff. If this stuff is hard on you, you could always sub in squats or change the range of motion or ditch the resistance and just go body weight. So we're doing probably one of the toughest iterations of our Bulgarian squat. There's actually going to be a tougher iteration we're going to do next week, but this week will be 1.5s. So we're going down, driving up halfway, all the way down, driving up all the way. So I'm going to demo without the bag. This could be a day in which you don't use your bag, and that's totally fine. I have my rear foot elevated on my bench, my chair, my couch, whatever it is. And from here, I'm going straight down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. So body weight could be fine on this, but ideally with a bag. The reps will stay pretty consistent all the way through. I'll see how you guys are doing. We may modify as needed. First set will be 10 on each side. 1.5 Bulgarian bag. 1.5 Bulgarian squats with our bag for resistance. We're going 10 each side. So you guys, these will take a while. Take your time getting through them. You guys can start whenever you're ready. I'll start my set, and then we'll get into some upper body stuff, and then back to our lower body. When you're ready, let's do it. 10 on each side. 1.5s. Rear foot is elevated. That makes it a Bulgarian squat. Just take them one at a time. when you guys are done. Casey, Jen, you get the right idea. Take a seat, chill out a little bit. All right, we're gonna use our medium band and our light band for our Y setup at our midpoint. So take your time finishing, no rush. When you are done, we'll need our medium and our light. The medium band is long. The light band is cut in half. And actually, you may have done this in the past, but this is the first time we're doing this recently. We're gonna go W presses. We're gonna be doing W presses. So all done with this. Get your setup, you guys. Don't worry, I'm not gonna breeze through it too quick. We'll go over it a bunch. And this again, all these movements with the bands in this Y setup are typically gonna be stability based. So this should be taking your time on these. So it's called a W press. Again, imagine I'm facing my bands. I'm gonna pull my hands to a giant W, elbow down underneath my hand, press, technically I'm pressing to that Y position, back down to the W, recover. W, press, recover. So resistance-wise, I mean, you obviously gotta find something that works. It's a fairly challenging movement. The goal is when you guys press overhead to keep those hands back, do not let that band pull your arms forward. We're going for 12 reps. So to a W, press overhead, come back down, fully recover. Just making a bunch of letters here. Take your time on these. They're not super tough, but they are great for stability across the shoulder. When you press overhead, work to keep those hands back. Do not allow those bands to pull your hands forward. Yeah, we're good. Good, Susanna? Nice work, you guys. Pretty simple movement, but it is, like I said, great for the shoulders. All right, we're going on a clock now, so we're going on a timer. We're doing bag reverse lunge, bag squat. So we're doing a complex between those two movements. Reverse lunge, alternating sides. So I want you guys going right, left, right, left. We'll transition into bag squats. We'll go back to the reverse lunge and then back into bag squats. And this will be where we play with the time a bit. So this first one's gonna be pretty simple. It's only gonna be 30 seconds all the way through for a total of 2 minutes. So 30 seconds reverse lunge, 30-second squat, 30-second reverse lunge, 30-second squat. I'll keep you updated on your time. And we will be playing with this time-wise to make it more challenging. But the first one's kind of a feel out. That doesn't mean it won't be challenging, but we're more so feeling out what's going on. Okay. So bag up in your back rack, so up on your shoulders. Look, my bag's getting heavier every day. It's crazy. I feel like Eric's adding sand to it. This is really getting lighter. All right, reverse lunge. So just standard reverse lunge. Squats, standard squats. We're gonna go in 30-second intervals, starting with the lunges in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alternating legs in the lunges. These don't need to be fast or anything like that, just your normal lunge pace. Three, 2, 1. We're squatting. Three, 2, 1. Lunging. 3, 2, 1, squats. Three, 2, 1, we're done. All right, we will need our skinny band. And just like we finished our warm up, we're gonna do bottoms up pull aparts. So stepping on the band with that 1 or 2 feet or down to a kneeling position, they all work. Volume will be higher because now we're into working sets. We're going for 30. Bottoms up, pull aparts. Get your 30 reps in. All right, so our workout today, we're not there yet, but our workout today is going to be on the longer side. So we're going to save about the last 15 minutes to knock out this workout. So we're trying to get through this series, maybe at least 1, maybe 2 more times. Series is pretty quick. We're going back to the Bulgarian squats, 1.5s. We'll go to the band stuff and continue to cycle through. Changes will be pretty small. If anything, the change will happen on the time for the lunge and squat complex. So Bulgarian squats, 1.5s. We're sticking with 10 on each side. Bulgarian squats, 1.5. Sticking with 10 on each side. Oh, those are terrible. Hang with them, 10 on each side.
Hey, Andrew, on those Bulgarian squats, should we try to go for depth over number?
You want? You definitely want to shoot for range of motion, but there's no pressure to touch your knee to the ground or anything like that because it's all based on how high your rear foot is elevated. So just for example, my rear foot was elevated all the way up here. Just as an extreme example, my range of motion would be tiny. So ideally, that's why when we grab our object, it's about knee height, maybe slightly below. On that note, if you have about knee height or slightly below, yes, push the range of motion. If you can touch your knee to the ground. So range of motion, 100% overload. Volume-wise, cut down reps as needed, but yes, range of motion will be king on that movement. Y press, sorry, W to Y press. We're bumping it up just a little bit. We're going for 14. 14 W to Y. Or just W press, whatever you want to call it. We're just making a bunch of letters. Take your time. Hit your W first. Don't blend it together. Do not blend this movement together. Hit your W first, then go to your Y. Try not to make them one fluid movement. I want this broken up. Susanna, when you pull back for your W, try and get your hands are like right here, which is good. Try and get them back here, in line with your shoulders. So pull your hands back far and then press from there. Exactly. Nice job. 14, you guys. So for this next complex, take your time finishing. I'm just going to explain it. Change it up a tad. We're going to go 45 seconds on the lunges. Squats will stay at 30. 45 seconds again, but there's no squats at the end. So we're just going to go 3 time intervals. 45 seconds, 30 seconds of squats, and 45 seconds again with lunges starting and ending the complex. All right. I'll keep you updated on time and reminders on what movement we're doing. Let's get to it. Bag in a back rack. Lunges to start, 45 seconds, we're going in. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five, 2, 1, squatting for 30. 5, 3, 2, 1, lunges. Fifteen. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Whew. I will need our light band. Bottoms up, pull aparts. We're sticking with 30. Sticking with 30. 1 or 2 feet. Go down to your knees or half kneel. Whatever you want to do. Hands are set at shoulder height. And we're going for 30. When you guys finish those, I want to get through the Bulgarian 1.5s and the W to Y press, and that'll be it for the strength. Like I said, this workout is, I'm looking at it more and more, and it's a doozy. So let's get through our 1.5s Bulgarian squats, 10 on each side, last set here. Our W to Y press, we're bumping that to 16, and then I'll come at you with the workout and let you know what's going on. Let's get through these at your own pace, you guys. There's no rush. Still take your time, perform quality reps. Oh. Take your time finishing. W to Y. 16. Oh. Oh. All right. So workout wise, and this is even a long one. Long one's tomorrow. This one is kind of long. We're going 4 times. This won't be, this is going to be a time we'll cap it so you guys aren't working forever on this. It's 2 workouts for time. We're going to go 21 reps, 15 reps, and 9 reps. If you've been to our classes in person, this should be a familiar rep scheme. 21 reps, 15 reps, 9 reps of bag front squats and hollow body rocks. 21 front squats, and I'll show you what that is just as a review. 21 front squats, 21 hollow body rocks, 15 front squats, 15 hollow body rocks, 9 front squats, 9 hollow body rocks. If that doesn't make sense, let me know. We're going to cap that at about the 5-minute mark, just for the sake of time, but also so even if you don't finish, you still get a little rest. So we're going to cap that at 5 minutes, and we should have enough time to finish this off if we're moving. Obviously, the round of 21 takes the longest. 15 and 9 are not too bad. After that, we're going to go 9 reps, 15 reps, 21 reps. I almost shouldn't tell you, we should just get to it, but I'm going to tell you anyways. 9, 15, 21 of boss mans each side. So 9 boss mans each side, bag thrusters. 15 boss mans each side, 15 bag thrusters. And then 21 boss mans each side, 21 bag thrusters. So I'll review that before we get to that one. When we take our little break, have a 5-minute cap for this first one. Front squat will be bag and a front rack. So bag is resting across the shoulders and my hands are high. This is just going to change our torso position. So in turn, our squat becomes a little bit more upright. So it's a challenging rack. It's not just resting there. You have to be active, but it is a much, I wouldn't say more mechanically sound, but it's a different squat. It has different recruitment based on how tall I am. So use the bag to your advantage to stay upright. So because we don't do these a ton, can I see everyone knock out just two bag front squats? So good, you guys. You guys all, I saw basically 4 different rack positions. Those are all fine. If it does feel awkward, again, my recommendation is hands stay on the handles. Prop this bag up nice and high on the shoulders. I just peek my head through. But now I got stability. I'm hanging onto the bag with my arms, which is nice. And my front rack basically comes from my elbows staying high. This is a fairly minimally taxing front rack. But any iteration is okay. If the bag kind of rests across your shoulders like this, I'm cool with that. But as it begins to drift down, this will be less and less ideal. So don't let the bag separate from what's going on up here. Any questions, please speak up. You guys, we do have time. Any questions on that front rack? Clarify stuff. Everything I saw was okay. When you fatigue, it's obviously gonna get a little bit tougher. All right, let's knock this out. 21 of each movement. Front squats, hollow body rocks. 15 of each movement. Front squats, hollow body rocks. 9 of each movement. Front squats, hollow body rocks. We're gonna cap this at 5 minutes. So at 5 minutes, if you're not done, we're calling it. We'll take about a 1 to 2 minute rest. We'll review the next workout, then we'll knock out that workout. We're starting in 10. And 5. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh. Oh. 2 minutes to finish. Get through that round of 9. Oh. Oh. Guys, you got 1 minute. Forty seconds. $30. 20. Nice work, John. All right, we'll go in 1 minute. 1 minute. Workout number 2. This one's a bummer because we're going up. So we're going 9 of each, 9 boss mans each side, 9 thrusters, 15 boss mans each side, 15 thrusters, 21 boss mans each side, 21 thrusters. Going 55 seconds. We're going in 40 seconds. Any questions or review, let me know. Boss mans, I feel like we do them a bunch, so you guys know what's going on there. 30. Start with 9. Start with 9. Thruster, full squat to an overhead. We do these a lot, so you guys are familiar with these. 20 seconds. Boss mans, reach up and touch your kneecap each time. Touch your patella each time. 10 seconds. All right, this and then we're done. 9, 15, 21. Boss mans to start. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same 5-minute cappy, guys. This one will be tough. We've got 230. Oh, ah, ah. We got 240. Oh, sorry. 145. Finish it up. Keep going, keep working. Oh, oh. Let's go, John. You got 15 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Work. Straddle, nasal breathing. We'll make it quick. Awesome job. That was a hard day. It's like every day is a hard day. It's a hard day. To the right. To the left. To the center. That's it. Holy moly. 2 more weeks, you guys. Next week is a hard week, and the following week will be a very hard week. I'm actually not joking. They'll both be very hard. But it's good. You guys are building up, getting stronger. Here's a hammer. See you, Susanna. Good job today.
Hi, thank you.
See you, Val. See you, Janet.
Thank you. See ya.